But yeah, this is very healthy for the game. I think all we get is a top 8 or 6 stream. Probably 8 just from CEO history, but it could be 6 based on new trends. I'm really not sure. Okay, so this bracket, you can already see the 4 seeded players that are in each pool. But the overall arrangement of this bracket, the seeding is really bad. And I don't think anything is going to be done about it. I mean, I'm not going to really get into it. But what I think happened is somebody who's in PFC, and we don't know who this is. As far as I know, I don't think it's public who seeded this. But it was somebody who's in PFC and knows most of these people's names, but they don't really, like, know what's going on outside of, like, people's names, if that makes sense. So let's start from the bottom. This is a fucked up pool. Okay, so Joey's seated like 3rd or 2nd. I think he's 3rd, seated 3rd. And what makes this bracket kind of wild is this match right here, Doompa. Doompa is playing the game actively again. And he's been playing a lot lately. And he's playing Shadow Mitsuru. And I don't think that very many people in this bracket can actually beat him. And I also think that he's one of the only players in the bracket that can beat Joey, or is at least like favored to beat Joey. Like this will be a close match, right? Like I think it'll be a really close match, but I would probably favor Doompa slightly because I think Doompa is like a little bit better than me overall. Like we're really close in skill level with Shadow Mitsuru. And like I kind of had Joey at Evo, so this is like scary. This is like super scary for Joey. Yo, thanks for the sub. You get access to Mitsuru emotes now. Enjoy them. So yeah, we're gonna watch. There's actually some really recent Doompa gameplay thanks to T-Loc. We're not gonna watch that yet. We're going to watch that though. It's in my tabs at the top. You can probably see. Thanks for the follow, Formal. Welcome to the stream. Then you also have Stax in here. Stax is really solid and consistent, but I feel like he doesn't really know how to fight Mitsuru. And I think that Doompa knows how to fight Akihiko really well. I believe Doompa eliminated Jonah at the Invitational originally too. I might have that wrong. It might have been somebody else before Doompa that eliminated Jonah. But yeah, I don't think Stax is gonna get past Doompa. So we're gonna see like Doompa and Joey here almost definitely to get out of pools and winners, which means one of the 2 strongest players in the tournament is going to be where is this? This is P. They're going to be here. Okay, now I'm going to show you where this goes because this is important later, and just keep this in mind. So we're in H2, and this is the bottom match of H2. So let's go to top 16. This is important later, I promise. Bear with me. So here is H2's bottom match. So they're going to be at the bottom. Keep this in mind. They're going to either Joey or Doompa is going to be here at the bottom of this top 16 bracket. So just keep that in mind, okay? Bear with me. There's going to be something really fucked up about that as we analyze this bracket. I kind of looked at it a little bit before the stream. Okay, and then the other side, I don't think Tactical Eastside plays this game, but he's seeded extremely high in the tournament. I think he's still going to do well anyway. I think there's a pretty good chance he'll just make top 8 because not many people know his character, first of all. Second of all, he's probably the best person to ever play Rize. And third, I think that he's the kind of player who can just pick the game up again like a week or 2 before the event and still like play pretty close to his peak. He's just super good. In this bracket, I don't think anybody's going to be Tactical Eastside in this bracket, if I'm being honest. I don't think there's a single person in this lineup of players that's going to beat him. So Tactical will fight the winner of Joey and Doompa. And that's what our first little pool here is looking like. So let's go to the next one. So Greek is seated like 2nd. I don't think he's been to anything in over a year or something. I don't think he's really even participated in the community in a long time. But here he is, all right? So he's seated super high. But down here we have T-Loc and Candace Catnip. Now, this player, Candace Catnip, very like online tactics heavy, but I do think in first to 2, like their play style, could randomly blow up Thunlunk. I don't know if Thunlunk has experience against Candace Catnip, but I think if he does, I think if he knows like Candace Catnip's like super gimmicky, then I think Thunlunk will just win this. And I think, I'm gonna be honest, man, people really shit on Thunlunk because, you know, people like to meme on him. I'm gonna be honest, man, I think he can beat Greek. Like, I would favor Thunlunk over Greek. Like, Yukari Yosuke, I would favor it. I don't know if Thunlunk knows how to fight Yosuke, but if he does, like, I feel like Thunlunk's been getting really good lately. I think we could very well see a Thunlunk out in winners in this pool. And then the bottom half, this is so fucked up, man. This bottom half is so fucked up. So we have Jordan, who we all know is incredibly powerful. He's very good offline as well. And he's playing the winner of Darabon and Melvin. Now, these are by no means like top players, but both of these players can like fuck people up, you know? This is not a guaranteed victory for Jordan, is what I'm saying, especially in first to two with like Shadow Mitsuru and Shadow Yosuke coming in first to two. This is not a guaranteed, like, I wouldn't just automatically say Jordan's gonna win this. I'd say he's favored to win this, but this is a fucked up first match for him to play. This is a really fucked up first match for him to play. And then right after that, he's almost definitely fighting Wonder Swan, who has both a Mitsuru and a Shadow Labrys. Wonder Swan, they've been getting super good lately too. So like this bracket is really hard for Jordan. Then at the end of all of that, he's gonna fight Weretear or Kuro. Now I think Kuro can beat Weretear. I think that Weretear is the better player here, but Kuro plays Shadow Mitsuru in first to two, and Kuro has like really solid fundamentals, like really strong multiplayer. I've played him in Persona. His like general game sense is good, and he does do the Shadow Mitsuru combos. So if he just like out fundies Ware, who is a very fundy player, like Ware is not the type to like really gimmick you out when he probably should sometimes. Like Ware likes to play like really solid. He wants to condition you. He wants to bait your DP. He wants to build his mental sec. He doesn't really do like the gimmicky Narukami things that we see from a lot of the other Narukami players. So, like, in just a fundamental war, if Weretear chooses that playstyle, Kuro could beat him. And so that's gonna put Jordan against either, like, a super amazing Narukami or another Shadow Mitsuru if he, like, won here. Jordan's bracket sucks. Like, super bad. Good luck, Jordan. This bracket sucks. He's got, like, what, like, 5 days to prepare or something? Definitely prepare for Mitsuru, I'd say. I think there's a good chance you're gonna have to fight 1 or 2 Shadow Mitsurus. But depending on how Ware does, like he might just beat Kurodine like straight up. Like Ware's really good at that matchup. But we did see like the Joshua match, like Joshua just like surprised Ware, like because Joshua's playstyle is really strange. But yeah, longtime Mitsuru player kind of just surprised Ware at that. What was it, Frosty? But yeah, that's a second pool. That pool's pretty fucked up. I don't think there's anything weird in losers really there. Like, I think it'll probably just be like these 4 get out depending on what happens. But there are some like upper mid-level players that could pull upsets in that pool, so it's a pretty interesting one. So let's go to this one. Grover was seeded 4th, I believe. It's whatever, right? Grover's Grover. I don't think he really actively plays the game much, but he also plays Narukami, so like it's another case where Grover could just pick the game up again at any time, and he's done that before. Like one of the CEO events, he got like 5th or something, right? And then he won one of the other ones or something. Like Grover could just kill anybody at any time, basically, is what I'm saying. Big Pat's seeded, but he's not going. I guess he just like hates Persona now or something. But it is what it is. So Grover is probably going to run over this side of the bracket. I don't see names here. I see the beginner bracket scandal person. I was told Pat dropped out. I don't know if that's true. That could be somebody giving me fake news. So it could be fake news. But somebody told me Pat is not going. I think it was Total that told me Pat's not going. So like here, this is a toss-up for Total. I think both of them don't know the matchup, and they're both around the same level. I was under the impression that he's dropping, but I don't know anything, so big shot. Okay, let's just assume he's going. If we assume that Pat's going, I think Pat will beat either of them in this match, personally. I think Pat is really good at both of these matchups. And, you know, I think we all know how good Pat has been getting at the game. Like, he's one of those, like, teenager players that's just, like, really naturally talented. Like, he's just exponentially growing. He just plays a shitty character, but I think his character can handle both of these matchups. I also, here's what's interesting. I think that his character can handle Grover. I know, right? I've seen Pat kill Narakamis, really good Narakamis. I think Pat could end up coming out in winners here. Especially because historically, NA doesn't really have Junpei. Just like James Shea, who is on the opposite side of the country from Grover. I don't think Grover knows the matchup. Like, I don't expect him to know the matchup. Especially not Shadow Junpei in 2.0. There's like big doubt that Grover has any experience against 2.0 Shadow Junpei. So I actually think there's a pretty nice chance that Pat's gonna be the winner's rep on this half. But, you know, it's Grover, so... Like, my first expectation would be that Grover just sweeps, but... Yeah, I do think that this is possible. I do think Pat beating him here is possible. The other side, we have Gold and nobody that can beat Gold. Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think anybody here can beat Gold. Sev's pretty decent. I don't think he's gonna be able to beat Shadow Ken with Shadow Junpei. This is really like lacking people, right? Like it's pretty much just Gold. And I think whoever seeded this just put Seb because he did well at a Florida event like one time. But like, I don't know, Seb's not really around these days, right? But Gold is kind of blowing everybody up lately. Like, I think he's one of the people who could win the tournament. But yeah, there's nobody here. Like, if we go back to the other brackets, especially like this one. Like, what the hell, man? We could move some of these people. Like, why not put Stacks there, right? Seb is just playing Street Fighter 6. Yeah, I've been told he's not really on this game anymore. Like, we could put Stacks there. We could put Doompa somewhere else, or trade Doompa with somebody. And then what was in this one? This one had people too, right? Like, we could put Dara or Melvin there. We could put Kurodine there. Instead, Gold has like no opposition. Like, I believe Gold will just 2-0 everybody and march his way right into top 16 to fight Grover or Pat. Move Justin UA there? I think Justin could beat him. Dude, people shit on Justin, but Justin actually kills people. People don't realize, like, dude, Justin could beat people. Justin's scary. I have sets with Justin on my YouTube, man. He's scary. I don't think he's as scary as Karma, but he's very scary. Yeah, I guess that's my only comments for this one. Let's go to the important one. This is the most important one. Because this bracket is so fucked up. And who is it fucked up for? It's fucked up for our visitor. Our guest, our boy, Migaki. I want him out of my pool, that's why they should move him. Yeah, I wouldn't want to fight Justin. So, let's talk about how fucked up this is for our friend who's going to fly about 16 hours to get to this event. Or 17 hours? It's really far. Florida's pretty much as far away as you could possibly get from Japan. He's like landing in LA first and doing a layover. Like, this dude's gonna be tired. And he's gonna come all this way for what? To fight Justin. Okay, so I think Hero can beat Justin too. So it's gonna be one of these two. Obviously, like, nobody here is gonna beat Migaki in these two matches. He's gonna go straight here, right? And that sounds like, oh, okay, yeah, he's the first seed, that's great. Okay. But I think there's a really high chance that this is going to be Justin that goes through. Unless Hero like really gets that matchup down beforehand. I also don't know if him and Hero have a history fighting each other. I don't think Hero can beat Migaki, like, just to be clear. But I do have proof that Justin can beat Migaki. So let's look at that proof. I think this was like an hour something in. Yeah. Let's have a look. Let's see what our little friend Justin's been up to. I want to emphasize that Justin is one of the only two people who did this well. against Megaki in this entire 3 hour and 21 minute block. Let's get some sound.
Justin's been getting bodied recently.
I don't know who
Scariest
commented
fighting game
this.
player, real life
Maybe I'll turn it down.
responsibilities. So hopefully he's still got it.
So yeah, okay. So the commentary's talking. They're already shitting on Justin. Dude, why do people sleep on Justin so hard? I don't know. Why do people think Justin's bad? It's crazy, man. Justin has results.
And he lost the 2 cans, unfortunately.
Oh wait, and that was the last CEOTAKU actually that were referenced.
This matchup's not in Naoto's favor, but it's Shadow Naoto. So like Shadow Naoto is never losing, just because nature of the character. This is pretty interesting. I haven't watched this. I've only just seen the result.
Now, Naoto is one of those
I'm curious.
Especially Shadow Naoto. Like, this is like top like 3 versus top 5. These are 2 like esports ass characters.
Justin has good gunshot confirms too. I think he's better than Karma at gunshot confirms, which is like probably the most important thing about this character. Overall,
views on YouTube.
I think gunshot confirms are easily the most important thing about this character.
Crazy, but what makes it really difficult in certain aspects of this
see? He gets, dude, he gets that every time.
That needs her persona a lot, and she's pretty weak without it.
Yeah. Oh, wait.
And it's not easy, man. When you're just playing a match and the gunshots hit and you have to buffer the double quarter circle, it's just
zero fates though, so any hit can be a guaranteed death.
Gotta have fast hands, or just buy a hitbox.
You can choose to save onto it, but
yeah, I think he loses the first one here. Poor Justin. Yeah, Justin. I believe in you, Justin.
Wow.
I think that Justin is real.
No.
So we can skip forward a little bit here.
Right now. This is what Justin. All right. All right. Here we go, Justin.
He's learning. Yeah, he's like getting back into it.
He's getting back into it. You know how it is. He loses one.
So I didn't watch matches, but I browsed through every single opponent that Megaki fought. I wasn't around that night. I had things to do. I was at a concert. I was watching Dance Game, which was fun. So I know of the 2 people that gave Megaki a very rough time.
It does not matter.
We're gonna watch the other one too. We'll get to that. We're not there. We're gonna start with the story starts with the fact that Megaki might have to fight Justin in round 3 before Pools is even over.
I love Justin.
Look at it, dude. Karma will never hit that combo. I don't know why. Karma never goes into super. Justin every time is gonna confirm that from any distance and take your skulls. Like Justin doesn't have the mix-up in the technology that Karma has, but he plays the Fate Frenzy strategy like way better than Karma. We need to combine them into one Super Shadow Naoto so that none of us ever win again.
350. Oh my God, Deus.
If you have like Karma's pressure and mix-up game and
oh
Justin's strategy and confirms, we all just suffer.
A little bit more. Oh, much appreciated. I'm gonna say for Osagure.
But Justin needs any hit. You like passively build all of that meter. You don't even need frenzy half the time.
Your support is greatly appreciated.
Absolutely.
Without you, this event wouldn't be as memorable as it is.
Oh my God.
I love that Yukari gets to do a full combo without her
Shout
persona.
out to the GOAT in chat. Thank you, Davis. Allow me to refocus. Let me refocus.
Oh, got her. He confirmed, dude. He confirms that every time. It's insane. That wasn't even the first gunshot. He confirms it every time.
Kind of
The commentator
at the end there, and he is gonna have 13 fates. He's gonna
Why does the video say
again
2014.29?
Justin's the
I don't know what that means.
Yeah. You know, John.
Will he block it? Yeah, he blocks it, but he doesn't block the AOA.
Alright. Hey,
Shadow Yukari would have won there.
Oh wait, never mind. He's Shadow not.
Play Shadows, kids.
Yeah, my bad.
He won anyway. Next mix-up.
No.
Boom.
He's gonna kill.
Alright.
I think so. Everybody got to play first to 3.
He does have his burst back, which is good.
Yeah, and things can turn around on a dime, especially with the burst. Regular Shadow Naoto gets that meter, access to raid very fast, but Shadow Naoto doesn't need the meter. She gets it no matter what. You get that raid
That trap crossed up?
The meter meter gain on Shadow.
That was dirty. I don't even think he meant to do that either. It just happened.
She was able to utilize that very well, constantly having access to SP Raid to lower those fates and to once again turn the game basically into the ultimate two-touch.
Yeah, that's what both of these characters do, exactly. And look at how much meter Justin's sitting at, 70. He's almost
Yeah,
at
Justin
hit.
has all the meter. He got him. Look, dude, he gets it every time.
Oh my god.
If you get shot by Justin,
God,
it's
Justin,
over.
wait.
He didn't do SB, but he's gonna get it through the trap. No, he drops it. That's unfortunate.
Oh.
This sucks,
Okay.
but
Whoa,
he's
that
close
was weird.
anyway. Oh, he did
Little
forward.
dead zone.
He didn't mean to do forward. That's unfortunate.
No, he's still here.
He's,
No.
he's not dead. He's not dead. He's not dead, but he's silent.
He's-
Oh, he
Oh
tried to
man,
rescue
the
roll,
scramble.
but he rolls back into the corner. He rolls out. He rolls back in. He's roll.
Come on,
Smash
Justin.
forward.
Come
He's
on,
got a
Justin.
burst, yeah.
Oh, he's got a burst,
But it doesn't
got a
even
burst.
matter. Like, half the time this character doesn't
Dangerous.
even need the frenzy.
Alright, he's moving in. Moving in. Here we go.
Again, one
Alright.
persona card left from Megaki.
Okay, he got it.
Oh, that was so
And he hit.
Come on.
Yeah,
He got it.
He's got the meter. Any hit kills.
Come on. Come on, Justin.
Oh, he's gonna, oh no. Any hit kills.
He's outside of Awakening, so he can't Macarilla him. Oh boy. Oh yeah, no combo in this version. Oh, he got it.
Oh, let's go.
Let's go,
Man.
Justin. Oh my
Dude, Justin's confirms out of gunshot are
Yes, sir.
insane.
I'm telling you, he beat Grover. He beat Kento. He's here from Migaki. He's here from Migaki now. Let's go, Justin.
Let's skip ahead a little bit.
I actually don't.
It could be good.
Nice, that was pretty good timing.
Yeah, scores are tied 1-1 again. This is first to 3, as it says
Yes,
at
sir.
the top.
I also think Justin plays this matchup pretty well. I don't know if he
Alright,
trains with
alright, let
anybody,
me refocus.
or maybe he just like fights stun on PSN or
Oh,
something.
already getting started here.
I'm not sure.
Here we go.
They got a lot of meter. Drops the combo.
Justin pretty
It
much
doesn't
purely
matter. The
plays
scrambles
PSN.
are insane right now.
The drop was a blessing in disguise.
Uh-oh.
Look
Yeah,
at
good
all
burst.
Yeah. Had the burst that.
Burst back because he knows he doesn't even need the frenzy at this point. He has so much
Very
meter.
unfortunate too because he's right outside of Awakening, so any normal hit can just very well kill.
Yeah, that's true. as
Justin's
well.
actually
But
rolling a lot and
talking
getting
enough
away with
about, normal, not normal, just Naruto without burst damage.
Yeah.
Like,
Choosing
really
to
gets
do all these
Oh,
routes in the DP.
Nice
That's one of the
trap.
nice things
That
about
was
Yukari
smart.
as well. She has so many advanced
That's
routes
round.
to get into Awakening when she's at that.
That was a cool
threshold, so many
setup.
ways to whip
Hey, if y'all are going to this
Continue
event
to
and you have to fight
combo
Megaki, learn these setups so that you don't fall for them.
and,
You have like
get
3
some
hours of
very
Megaki footage you
valuable.
could study.
And obviously resets into Market Roulette at the end there. Very, very smart from Megaki.
He actually gets the DP a lot against Yukari.
all I'm gonna say is,
I feel like he's almost like tricking Megaki
Yeah.
into approaching, even though like Yukari wins the
Yeah.
zoning battle.
Again, the counter zoning game. Again, this is zoners. Just seeing the back and forth full screen between the two. You know, Justin with the bullets and Megaki with the arrows. And again,
Oh.
the DP too. That's another
No
big
tag.
part about this matchup
Lose
too.
another skull
If,
for not
Naruto
dunking.
holds forward on the DP.
More
and Megaki
skulls.
tags it with an arrow.
Nice
He can just
confirm.
choose to
So now he has the frenzy. He
do
won.
it. Just like hit him with the DP.
Oh, he thought he was gonna build the
Listen,
meter.
all
He
the
greeted.
crazy-ass combos,
Should have just
by the way.
activated.
he
He thought he was
4
gonna get the
meter away
50
from
there.
killing. That's unfortunate.
Yeah.
4 meter
Could
away.
have bursted, I think.
Oh wait, I think
don't know.
Migaki might set up.
Is he gonna lose
burst-
for that?
or Margaret-
Yeah.
Oh, he could have done it again.
Oh, wait.
Yeah, okay. He's done.
Yeah.
He's done giving
That
Megaki more
much-
chances. He
that
finally
much-
just uses
that
it.
much meter and a burst on
Yeah,
normal
burst.
Yukari when you're at that low and up, you have to take that risk. You can't really take that risk.
He's like, I should probably just take
He
the
knows. He
round.
knows when to gamble. He knows when to take it back a little bit.
Oh, tricked, and he's gonna get the thing too.
Again, Justin
Because Justin never misses
getting
it.
these fates back like it's absolutely nothing.
What a nutty conversion too. Did you see that?
Dude, he never misses it.
Off of
Again,
Oh,
this is
forward
dangerous.
tech. That was pretty pro-rated.
Dangerous for Megaki. Gets hit by the
Okay.
AOA.
Wait,
I wonder if
this is
Megaki
Justin
uses the
as well,
AOA online.
'cause
Or
this
offline, I
is
mean.
in the kill threshold.
I wonder if he
All
uses it
needs,
at
like,
all.
one hit.
That's so risky as
Like,
Yukari. Like,
Look at how much
your
health
goal
he
is to
has.
stay
He
away, and
spends
if they
a
block your
bomb.
AOA, you just like gave up neutral and they get a combo.
Uses
Oh, watch out again for that nutty
Gets
setup.
into Awakening really smart.
Maybe he just only uses it
Looking
with
for the
meter.
DP.
Okay, this situation
Oh, I don't know if he tried
sucks.
to DP on reaction there and ended up not working. Oh, but he gets opened up. Yes.
Oh, he didn't kill him.
Yeah,
Oh
it's
no, he didn't
wait,
super.
Oh wait, that. Wait,
Maybe
no,
he just got
he's
hit.
trying
Oh, no, he
to
didn't.
get air
Yeah,
block.
the air
Justin
block.
just air fake
Nah,
out.
but he saw.
They're both kind of
coming
cheesing.
down.
They're both kind of cheesing each other.
Very smart from Migaki, recognizing the fact that the bomb vector up tech. He was in the air for a while.
It's all good. I'm about it. They're both kind of cheesing.
Forward tech, I think. I'm not sure.
Forward tech might have sent him in between the two tornadoes and actually put him Migaki in a better position to air unblockable him, because he wouldn't get stopped by the tornadoes for a split second.
Ooh.
So it might have been
Low
a
risk.
worse position actually.
I think he tried to do some kind of air-to-air or something there.
Yeah. Moving back here, we got Migaki already putting Justin in a 50-50. Oh, expecting an SB roll, trying to base something out there.
Does he kill here? His character does a lot of damage
Yeah.
even off a jump A.
Okay,
no, not
we're
enough
already
even
getting
with the
some
super.
work on the board. Oh, wait, oh, he blocks him? Oh, I thought it was gonna be it right there.
You know what's crazy? Like Justin's not out of this because the
Alright,
way
now we're playing
Shadow
the full
Dust
screen game.
works.
Man, that 5D.
Justin's
really
like
forcing
nowhere
Cardi
near
to
out of
every
this.
time. That's the thing. So if Justin has traps,
Well, we went for the ricochet,
whenever he sets
blocked
up
it
that
though.
5D,
Migaki knew.
really awkward situation. Yeah, just like
Oh.
right there, because you can't.
Nice defense. Oh, we got him! Dude, Justin never misses it.
Yeah, here we go,
But again,
Justin.
this is where it starts. Here comes the.
He didn't get all the skulls though, and he doesn't have a trap
He
out.
should be able to get
Yeah,
2C, right?
he didn't get all the skulls. It wasn't
Oh,
enough.
no 2C actually.
Oh my god! What was, dude?
Okay.
These two characters.
Alright,
Man.
now we're at 0.
Any hit. Yeah, not
So
choosing to
stupid.
deal with that at
I'm
all.
surprised he didn't burst.
Alright.
Yeah, very smart move from Justin, not wasting his burst here.
The commentator says the opposite. I think he should have
In this
burst.
next
He could
round,
kill.
he only has to work with like 6 fates. Right?
He had 25 meters. Next hit was gonna kill.
7, yeah, 7. Yeah, it rounds up.
Oh, tricked him.
I see.
Yeah, that actually baited the OS,
Oh,
but
already
Justin
at
didn't
4.
have a combo ready. I don't think he expected
Yeah,
him to just get
two.
hit like that.
Okay, and look at all the
Yeah.
meter he's building. Look at all that meter. So he needs
Yeah,
one hit
he's
after
dead.
this, and then it's
Th-
time
this
to
is
kill.
like- this
He
round
might
is so
not even go
Justin's
for the
favor.
re-kill. He could
Yeah,
just
he's
kill
dead.
normally and save it for
Yeah,
next
he-
round.
He doesn't.
Yeah, he doesn't
really
could
need
kill
to.
normally.
Oh, he doesn't even want to
Yeah,
use the
he
fates. He
just-
doesn't have
he's doing
to.
double
He can just
fates.
double super him here.
Yeah,
double
he's
raise.
doing the double super.
I forget that
As long as he just gets
Naoto
his
can
time
also
right
just
here.
do damage.
Yeah, there we go.
Saving the fates again.
Exactly. He's a good. This is a really good position. All right, here we go. So
It's
there's
rare,
some
I
fates
know,
again.
that we see just
So
like regular
instantly,
damage instead of
you just
fate, but
pop
it's a
out
thing.
that
Nice air
burst,
throw.
do SB.
Oh boy,
Nice.
this is not going well for Migaki. He tried to jump there.
And already forcing Migaki to spend the burst. Good position.
He doesn't
here.
have a burst. He's
All
gonna
right,
lose his
Justin.
skulls now.
All right, Justin.
Definitely.
Justin
That's
doesn't
a
miss
long
it. It's
game.
like so crazy because I just commentated like a bunch of Karma
Oh my
matches.
God,
Nice reset.
no.
Yeah, that's it.
And like, because I've played with Justin so much, I'm always
my
expecting Karma to like take the skulls immediately, and he never does. And I'm
Tied
like,
up
why?
2-2.
Why
Tied
not?
it up, bro.
Dude,
Oh my
dude, Justin's
God.
good, man.
He
Like
was-
Justin's going even with Migaki, and people are always like, yeah, Justin, he doesn't really know what he's doing.
Let's see, Justin. One more.
Where are you all doing? You guys going even with Migaki? Everyone who's talking shit on Justin, are you guys going even with
Oh,
Migaki?
it's gonna be really close.
I don't know about that.
I'm
I can't say that I'm sure that they could do this well. I think people also don't realize that Justin doesn't use the Discord to play the game. He just hops on PSN and just finds people silently. Which I do too.
If he can beat him. Alright, this is it's Migaki
He just
still,
he just plays.
end of the day, but
He plays a lot.
Justin's looking really
It's not like he's like not around or something. He plays the game. He just doesn't
Both these
talk.
players is astounding right now.
Or if he does talk, it's just like in general chat.
He's a really
He's actually
good set to watch.
one of the stronger PFC players in my opinion.
Don't look away
Alright.
if you're watching at home.
Yeah,
Which
just
is why I picked him
enjoying the
on
show.
my
I
team
love this
for
next
the
one.
Dio World Tour.
Again, we got the silence, and he doesn't block the overhead, unfortunately. And we're gonna get charmed too, but Justin out of the corner. This is really good. Oh, the guard cancel whiffs.
Yeah, but
Not
look,
enough.
he's still at 75. That's the
Yeah,
most
instant
important
blocks.
part of the game. Looking at that meter.
Definitely.
This character is so scary. Look at this
Alright,
meter.
well, he's out of
It
bullets
doesn't
right
even
now.
matter what the
Ball
life feed
sitting full
is.
screen. I'll gets the tag.
Gonna chip
Oh
into
my!
that.
Wake up gunshot!
Oh,
Oh,
nice.
so is Justin. Wait a minute, could he kill? No.
Oh, he accidentally hit him. That
He's
wasn't
just gonna
intended.
use the-
Gold burst was
Yeah,
a good
he
choice.
gets
Yeah,
it.
not
something
dealing
up.
with that, choosing the just gold burst immediately. But blocks all of it up.
One more overhead. I didn't even see the Justin match. Yeah, Justin's
One
good.
last JA. Migaki sitting at match point right now. but Justin still got the burst at 7.
Welcome to the stream play. Hey, good job at that tournament,
this
man.
could
You
work.
made that shit
This
hype.
could
I know you
work.
didn't get the victory, but this is only the beginning of your story.
For sure.
Alright.
You're a hype-ass player. I like
Okay.
watching you. Good stuff.
Oh,
Oh,
he started the ring for the air grab.
And that 2B
I don't know
there
if I
as
agree with
well.
that burst, but
Oh no, it looked like that 5D was just about to clip Migaki, but he got hit by the flip.
Oh, he didn't have the meter. You know if he had the 50,
Oh, but look at Justin's meter.
you know if he had the
He's building
50,
it.
that was going into skulls.
yeah, we have enough for raid.
You know, Migaki gets hit by the gunshots a lot more than I expected.
Migaki's blocking.
Mhm.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, we're
here
gonna
we
get
go,
that.
Justin.
He's really good at using the whole screen too to make sure he gets everything.
Goals.
DP's this time. He has all the meter.
Migaki might gold burst.
Take fades here. Uh-oh. Oh boy.
Oh wait.
He was baiting the burst. He baited it so hard that it
was
became a gold
crazy.
burst.
He gets it.
Yeah,
He gets it.
yeah, he got it.
Ludo.
And look, Justin's almost got his
Match.
burst back as well.
Match
Match.
point.
Oh my god, is he gonna beat Justin?
Match fucking point.
Is
This
he
is
gonna beat
insane.
Justin or is Justin gonna beat Migaki? This is looking
Look how
really,
close
really
this
close.
is, man. You realize these two are fighting potentially if Justin beats Hero? These two are fighting in pools at CEOTAKU.
And he gets that conversion.
Look how close
too.
this is. This is insane.
Right.
Yeah,
Who
we
seeded
didn't
this?
get it right, but again, watch
we
that.
we need to
One of the
find
best
we need to
people.
find the person that seeded
That's
this
one of the few good things
and
that
like
Alto has with
buy
their
them a nice
counter.
dinner. 'Cause it's so funny.
Someone gets hit by the counter hit.
It's all okay. It's only funny to me because I'm not
Yeah,
going.
first save.
I'd probably be pissed if I was the one with the bad bracket.
Oh, good
That
shit,
is
Justin.
unfortunate.
You pulled.
I had a hard bracket at Evo,
Oh my God.
and then all of the players that I was really afraid to fight lost to weird people, and then I beat those people instead. I got like really lucky at Evo. So yeah, let's talk about this some more. So Migaki, Hero, he's rooting for Hero so hard. Migaki's gonna watch this and he's gonna be like, Hero, please beat Justin. Because if Migaki has to fight Justin here, this match could go either way. Now let me talk about why that's so important. Actually, I don't know if I analyzed this. I'm thinking of something else, but let's analyze this anyway. So P. Loser of P. This is the bottom match of G1. So that goes here with the bottom of H1. Okay, so that's also loser of P. So that's Greek or Thunlunk or Candace Catnip. So I think Migaki's okay there. Like I do think Thun can beat. Like Thun's really good at this mirror match. Thun could beat him. It's possible. So I think like Thun would be the last person he'd want to run into if he went to losers that early. That's a potential path where Migaki doesn't even make top 8 at CEOTAKU. Like, do you realize how insane that sounds? There's a path where Migaki loses here and then doesn't make top 8 at CEOTAKU. Migaki usually hailed as the current best player in the world, by the way. I don't know if that's true or not, but a lot of people do say that. I see that said a lot, that Migaki's the current best player. Migaki could potentially not even make top 8. So that's only one half of the story, by the way. Let's talk about the other half of the story. Not even 6. Not even like we're saying top 8. Like he might not even make top 8. Do you see how insane that is? He could lose right here to Thunlunk. He could just lose, and like that would be 13th place. Can you imagine? Migaki gets 13th place. The dude's also gonna fly for like 17 hours and land like in the morning, the day of the tournament or something. Or maybe it's the day before. I hope it's the day before so he gets rest. Then loser of C, right? Let's look at this too. This is G2. Loser of C. If he beats Thunlunk, like he loses to let's say he loses to Justin in this scenario. He beats Thunlunk. He needs to fight loser of C. That's this match. Let's go to G2. Dude. So he would fight probably Grover or Gold to make top 8. So like one of those 3 people wouldn't be in top 8. Grover, Gold, and Migaki. I don't have the words. And again, that's only one half of the story. there's another half of the story, and that's in the Knight himself, the Knight of PFC. The man, he's looking for a game right now. He's looking for a game an hour from now. He's looking for a game an hour ago. He is ready. And all those hours of every single day he's looked for a game have risen him to a point where he is probably Migaki's worst nightmare in this tournament, and I'm not kidding you. He is probably Migaki's biggest fear. Migaki has probably spent a majority of his training mode time for this event against Marie. Okay? Let's see why that is. Now, I do think there are a couple of people, not many, a couple of people that could beat Migaki in this tournament. But the most likely one is this man right here. I haven't watched this. I only know the result. So I do want to see the match.
Look, the anti-zoning in the T-Loc right there.
I guess we missed around. Whatever.
Really good.
We're fine. We'll get the idea.
And again, just the awareness too earlier. Like,
so this character especially, generally Japan doesn't know how to fight this character. That's a fact, because this character wasn't on arcade immediately in 1.1. Like, she was added later. So you guys gotta keep in mind, when Ultimax came out for consoles, the 1.1 we got, the game had already been out for like half a year or something in Japan. Maybe more. I forget exactly how long it had been out. It had been out for quite a while though. Like maybe like 6 to 8 months. It was already out in Japanese arcades. So they all had already developed the meta of the game. They had very solid, accurate tier lists already, and they all had their mains. So besides like Pet Adachi and Tahichi Margaret, there really weren't many DLC characters that went like viral in Japan. Most of them were just like, well, I already played this godlike character. You should do more talking streams and shit. I would love to listen when driving home and stuff. I do want to do this more. I actually have a lot of fun just talking about the game. I had a lot of fun last stream, so doing it again. So yeah, this character right here didn't exist until like 6 to 8 months after Japan had already been playing the game. So they didn't pick her. Okay, they didn't pick her. And in NA, we had this player named Buttface, the man himself, Buttface, who was insane with this character. Like, absolutely insane. He was so good. And Buttface at EVO fucked up Japanese players. Like, bad. Like, super fucked up Japanese players. Because they didn't know what to do. And I think it's true for this character, too. I think that there is almost no representation. 1.1 NA players know how to fight this character because we had a few really good Marie players, but yeah, and Hales too. I think Buttface was the better for sure, but well, Buttface went to a lot of offline events. And yeah, he almost beat Soji. he came very close to beating Soji at EVO 2019 before the pandemic. Yeah, Japan actually doesn't know how to fight this character. And so NBM not only has the skill backing him, like as one of the best players in NA right now, in my opinion, he's one of the best players in NA, like probably top 3. But he's also playing this like character that just like shits on Japanese players because they don't know what to do.
NBM's still in this NBM's still in this first 3.
And I mean, we're talking like 2019 Buttface was still blowing up Japanese players. So it's not like they ever went and investigated, you know?
Showing Migaki that he knows.
You have a lot of tech that JP doesn't know about. You probably have a lot of tech that I don't know about. I haven't studied this character in this version at all. I only know like her 1.1 stuff. I mained her for a little while in 1.1. Because I like her as a character. I thought she was cool. I like her like fashion and stuff. So I was like, I'm gonna try it out because Mitsuru got nerfed. Ended up playing Mitsuru anyway, of course. But I like this character a lot.
That's really unfortunate. Oh no, it catches.
People kind of were just like, oh, Jump C's dead, character's dead, but that's not really true. As proven by you.
I cannot believe this.
That's not really true. This character is kind of a lot more than Jump C.
Migaki, he's just adapting so well. You see how he's using.
It was actually weirdly enough the take that went viral that everybody just like submitted as true, that Marie was like C tier, was a Japanese take that came from a Japanese tier list in like 2015. This is a community that doesn't know anything about the character.
Okay.
DP
Oh.
whiff.
It's really easy, I think, and most of the time they're right. It's easy for us to be like, the Japanese players just know they've had the game longer, like it's most of the time that's true, but there are cases like this where it's not actually true.
What was
Just
that?
gets tagged by the
In my opinion, the character keeps rising too. I think she has some pretty bad matchups, but
so
she also has some really surprising matchups like this one,
you know, you have to
where she does pretty
it's
well.
like a-
Maybe not like her
it's
advantage,
hard
but she
to
does really well.
come back to
She's
camp.
like one of the characters that can beat this
It
character
really is. It's
in a
just
game
so
where
tough
not
to
very
deal
many
with a lot of
characters can beat
characters,
Yukari.
especially
It's really weird
like
because
where you
Marie
don't
has
have
really
a
good
ton of
neutral,
options to bait bursts.
and even some Maries don't take advantage of that. Yeah, I don't see people use the I don't know what to call it. I'll just call it the spears, the D button.
Like a boss mode.
I don't see people really use that besides you. I don't know
One
why.
of those things where you have to be
They use the void thing that like blocks projectiles, and they love the present.
stuff after.
The little guy on the floor. They
Exactly,
love
but
that.
the thing is,
But
if
I don't
you're
see
wrong on
them.
the bait,
Yeah, they don't use the Magatama. They don't use the D button, and they also don't use the super.
It's like a
Even in
mini-
1.1, people didn't
combo.
use the super
You win
much.
it or not.
The awakening one.
Is he gonna burst
That's
out?
basically like a better
First-
Mabufudai.
First, kind of deep into Awakening has a lot of meter to work with. Now, he does. Oh, he got tagged. So he's dead.
Oh, he's doing the-
Jump
he's
Z
doing like the
tempts too
1.1
many people.
combos.
Yeah, I think it's like.
Yeah, let's go.
I think it's like the go-to button, like when you're picking her up, you're like, whoa, this is so fast and goes so far, and then they like never
It'll still kill.
figure out how to use the rest of her kit.
And
Alright, so these first two didn't go NBM's way, but he's not out of it. There's some learning going on here.
I think he's got
There
it.
might have even been a little bit of nerves. This was really early in the event. This was like 30 minutes in. Yeah, he was up. He was probably the first serious player that could have done anything to Megaki. There were a few like mid-level players before this, I think.
Like he had the right.
So
idea.
he was like the first line of defense to see if anybody could beat Megaki on this
Yukari
game.
is one of those characters that benefits a lot from DP, especially with 100 meters.
The next match is iconic. All right, let's watch it.
And he did have the right idea at first by incorporating JC a lot in his pressure.
We're gonna see some
Utilize some of
adjustments.
that more.
Or you mean, wait, JC or JD?
JC, Marie JC.
Oh, he almost got the cloud over there. He got hit
I
though.
thought his use of JD was pretty good too, because he used it at the exact right range.
Definitely.
Yeah, he used it at the right range to where the DP would whiff. It was really smart.
I think Megaki plays the neutral really well in this match. It looked like he didn't know how to play the neutral against Naoto, which is weird because they've always had Naoto in Japan.
I spoke a little too, but
He was getting shot by the gun all over the place. Wow, he's set up.
Able to get out.
He's set up. There's the cloud. He can't jump.
Clouds.
Nice. Oh, he didn't even remember it was there.
right into it.
Just DP out the classic.
This is the shock, you know, that DP, she has to DP to get out of that. She can't really like jump
Yukari's
out, you know?
DP is the greatest shitty DP
Shock limits your movement to only
and the worst great
ground
DP
based
at the same time.
such as roll.
All right, we're going to the corner. Can't jump.
Or if you have any movement specials. Yukari,
Big counter
she's
hit.
blessed with a feather.
Oh, Marie's so fast.
Thing you often see end her combos into the 50-50. That's a movement tool.
Alright, this is gonna
She
hurt.
used it 3 times in the air.
Oh no.
Oh,
Oh, unfortunate.
That was an
burst.
oopsie.
Tried to burst
He wasn't up
out.
there yet.
He's getting tagged. Be without a burst in the second round.
and every burst punish is at least 5k. They're like, that wasn't even the full combo. Oh, wow. The micro dash at the start to catch the
All right, this
Magatama.
is rough. This is like
Oh,
this looks
almost
like
blocked it all.
3-0 in a handshake. This situation. I have no idea how this turns around in NBM's favor. I know it does though. Okay, that should be it, right? Oh, he gets his burst back, and he didn't do the patented flood. Oh, and he dropped the combo. So that's a case where like an unburstable combo can still be lost. Okay, here's the Mabufudine. Nobody uses this except NBM. It's so good. Nobody uses it.
We got,
We also got
Oh
Clouds, too.
no, he panicked. Oh, he panicked. He panicked so hard.
Nice.
Oh, he's sliding away. Oh no. That was a super panic. That was like, he had you at a pixel and then he messed up and then he's like, oh, it's fine. I just need to mash one thing
Such a big
and I'll win.
that
But
was
then like,
insane. And we
NBM
got
just
Snow
only
too,
did
so
set
he's
play.
passively getting meter
he didn't do anything involving any kind of risk. He just only shot arrows.
this one and the one that
And then Megaki was like, oh,
really good. So
I guess I
it's not a
lost.
terrible situation. I might have spoke a little bit soon in
I wonder if anybody in the stream thought that there was any chance that NBM was gonna win this set at this point.
Just awareness, rising JA.
I wouldn't. I would have been on commentary like, well, you finally got one. Kind of like with Flood the other day, right? When he was getting potentially 3-0'd by Gold and then turned it around and won 4 in a row.
Oh, he's bursting out again.
Y'all are insane, man. Y'all keep me hype all the time.
Kill.
I wish I saw this live. I was out that night.
He's got to be really careful, really on point here. Look at all that meter he's got to play with.
We got so much shit. Oh! Oh, is that it? Oh!
That was a sick combo.
I like that. That was crazy.
All of that. That was such a sick read.
That was a sick combo.
That was crazy.
Arrows picked up with the presence and then threw another card. That was insane.
There's no way Megaki knew he was gonna die there. He thought it like, okay, I got hit by a super, time to get up and go again. And then all the things hit him to another super.
2-1 right now.
Megaki is sitting in his chair right now like, what the fuck just happened to me? What the fuck just happened to me? Like his brain just got blown up. Which means that NBM can do like really stupid shit now if he wants to. And I think NBM knows. I think he's the kind of player that knows that. When he just like stole the game and he knows he has that like mental damage on his opponent. I think he's the kind of player that understands that, which is why like he's a little ahead of the other new Persona players. By new I just mean like since the new version. I was so disappointed that the Twitch app was so bad I couldn't watch it live when I was out. I don't regret going out. I got to see my favorite band, but it would have been sick to see this live. This is a crazy set.
Oh, here we go. Burst
That was crazy.
Ooh, big counter hit.
Yeah, he rolled.
No meter though.
Oh my god. Speaking of rolls,
he's running him over.
Right
He's running him over.
What weather is this? Wait,
that was insane. I can't like.
Okay.
I can't understand the dead zones on her DP. It doesn't make any sense to me. It's something I always tell myself I'm going to lab, and then I never do. That's a lot of damage on a non-counter hit. I didn't realize Marie could get the full combo off of non-counter hit.
This is not bad weather in this matchup at all.
Scoop, the hat scoop.
Oh my god. Wait,
OMB.
Ooh, yeah, this is tough. But he might have burst.
He's dead.
Nope.
Sayonara.
Oh, he didn't burst. He didn't burst in time.
That was quick.
He's insane, bro.
NBM's blown up his brain. Like, this is so in his favor at this point. Megaki doesn't know what just happened to him the last, like, 4 rounds. He has no idea what just happened to him. He's, like, sitting there thinking about it, like, whoa, what the fuck? Like, what do I need to do? I'll just shoot arrows. It'll be fine.
God, y'all. Oh my god.
Like, what do you even do if you're the Yukari in this situation? Because you're going into this match, you probably don't understand Marie's tools or how you need to structure your zoning against them. So you're thinking, I guess I'll just play like fundamental Yukari. I'll have good movement, and then I'll just let that, you know, my natural skill carry me. But then this character's like, you know, like pulling out Igor and a Jack in the Box and shit, and you're like, what the fuck is going on? And you just die.
Friends that might be interested. Yeah, there we go.
No one knows this
Link is
character's
right
here.
there in chat, y'all. So, if you're interested in seeing this powerhouse of a player get to CEOTAKU, then please consider donating to Osugure's PayPal right there in chat. Back to the goated set we have on hand.
Seeing a more a zoner approach from Megaki.
Yeah. Figured, you know,
really impressive with the 236Bs and such to make sure that Megaki isn't able to set up his items.
Okay, but
He's just getting hit by everything now.
Did we notice that
He's just like just desperately trying to do like Yukari things, but he's just getting hit.
That's to prevent Megaki from jumping out right there.
Wow, that backdash actually got him out of trouble,
I see,
even though he got hit.
Yeah. So,
Oh, no combo.
you know, NBM in Awakening is
That was just in range.
Because he has access to this super arrow rain. Oh, I spoke too soon, but what arrow rain does?
The persona,
is-
yeah.
He doesn't know that he could have escaped
it
that.
allows,
DP's out.
He just like waited for that jump C to
safe
hit him.
mix up from Marie. So that's really powerful.
Oh,
Yeah, we saw
caught
that
him.
Megaki just didn't
Still
care.
alive.
Oh, he converts off this. Wow.
Can he kill here? Wow, that's man. I always underestimate how much the air bomb does.
He's sick confirms, bro.
This character's insane.
This confirms he to go see a doctor. This is so sick.
Was so ready for it. Oh, you're right about confirms on both sides, not only Migaki. Yeah, Migaki is kind of scared.
Okay, so Migaki's a little more confident now. He's like, just keep cycling Yukari options, make it happen.
To save it for the awakening.
Switch sides.
Yeah, would rather just keep the momentum from the full screen.
Ooh, we got in. Ooh, nice pickup.
Around, you can, yeah,
Had to do that delayed air follow up to make that go.
Like this.
Oh man, he didn't even know. He didn't even know that was possible. He had no idea, and he died for it.
Yeah.
That ended so fast. It all just happened so fast.
MBM right here can decide what he wants going into the next round. And it's looking like is he gonna be
No snow.
It was Spiral Arrow Super OMC. I didn't think he could get it off of the Super.
Very important, especially
I guess it has
if,
like no
Yukari
proration.
gets into a Magarula, so you can spend that meter to get out.
Yeah,
And not only that, Marie also can get more powerful.
Got the cloud.
And
He got away from it this time. He's like, okay, I'm not getting hit by this. Still following you. The weather did not change, Megaki.
Not looking too bright for Megaki's head. Can't really jump
Winter
in
is
there with
coming,
the
my
clouds up.
friend.
Okay.
And they're just running around each other. Megaki just doing arrows.
Megaki's so scared. Look at how much he's running. He's so scared.
Looks like
I haven't seen him play this scared.
He's not trying to set up anymore. He's
Like
playing
every
his
time
own
NBM gets near, Megaki tries to like
He's finally decided
full
to take
speed
his
run to the other side. He's so scared. Wow, the early burst. He's so terrified. He knows now that like if NBM gets in, he doesn't know how to block any of the mix-up. He has no idea what's going on, so he has to like prevent that at all costs. Oh, big risk. He's looking for the burst. He probably could have ended it there.
But
He doesn't have any resources to follow that up. He's okay. He's running for it. He's running for it. He could not let NBM get in. NBM has 150 meter. Probably killed him in one combo. Oh, he got negative. He got negative. He ran away. Megaki, you ran away too much. Megaki, no. Megaki, why'd you run away so much, brother? Changed it. Changed the weather for the explosion.
He's him, bro.
That is indeed
Congrats, NBM.
what happens if you run away for a little bit too long.
The first three.
That was the best Shadow Marie combo I've ever seen. So NBM beat him, all right, like fair and square. It was like a download too. Like Megaki was destroying him, and then he like dropped a combo and gave NBM one opening, and then he just like melted down after that. That's a thing. Okay, so NBM has a path to fight Megaki. So again, Megaki could lose to Justin before that even happens. NBM has a really hard match in this bracket. This is a really hard match. I think this is a 50-50 toss-up. I think this could go either way. So if NBM gets past the Demon Lord, after this, I'm pretty sure Megaki was like, I was frustrated that I lost to NBM, and that's all he said. Dude, that guy's probably been in training mode for like 500 hours since that day against Marie, trying to recreate every setup and find every possible escape. The Japanese training mode diligence is insane. He's gonna have like instant block stuff ready for you. So if NBM gets past the Demon Lord, there's a very decent chance that he's gonna see Megaki right here. Now, were you guys pocketing that thing I told you to remember? This is A. You see this? This is match A. And the loser of A, which is potentially Megaki, because NBM can beat Megaki, as we just saw. The loser of A goes here. Now, do you guys remember who's down here? Bottom H2 match. Let's trace it. Loser of P. And P is Doompa Shadow Mitsuru and Mighty Joey. Okay? So the loser of a potential NBM versus Megaki match is gonna go see an extremely high-level, powerful Shadow Mitsuru player, or the Evo champion who just beat Pepe, a top Japanese player, one of the best to play the game. Now Migaki kind of shit on Joey in the Kumite. I don't know if Teddy can do it. I really don't know. Maybe Shadow Teddy can do it. I know Joey's been working. You think Joey wins versus Doompa personally? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if that's true or not. Doompa is no stranger to the Teddy match. Here's the thing, man. If it weren't for me just being like a shitter, I had Joey's number at Evo, and I think Doompa's a little bit better than me. I think it's close. I think our skill level's really close. He might be a little bit better than me, at least on defense. And so if I have Joey's number, what's a Shadow Mitsuru stronger than me gonna do? It will really depend, right? I think one special thing there is that Breaker Dave was my training partner for most of this game's existence. So I was fighting one of the best Teddy players in the world all the time, multiple times a week. So I know the match. I'm super good at the match. I've played it on both sides because I play Teddy. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know how much Doompa knows about Mitsuru Teddy. There's a lot of nuance and things you need to know. But it's a really terrible matchup for Teddy. Really terrible. Yeah, Doompa's defense is for sure better than mine. That's where I would like give him the edge as a player over me for Shadow Mitsuru. I might have better like Shadow Mitsuru stuff than him, but his defense will win him games. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's spooky, man. I think Doompa could beat Migaki because I think Shadow Mitsuru does extremely well against normal Yukari. So if Joey does what he does and wins the crazy hard matchup, he might fight Migaki. This is two paths we've analyzed where Migaki can't get into top 8. Like Migaki's bracket sucks, like really bad. For being the top seed, Migaki's got his work cut out for him. And honestly, I don't know what Migaki's tournament experience is. I don't know if you guys know this, but traveling and then competing is really fucking hard. Especially if you've never done it before. I don't think Migaki's been here before, right? In the States. How many entrants for Persona? 76. It's a pretty nice bracket. This is probably like, I would say this is this year's like Super Bowl for Persona. I think it has most of the heavy hitters. There's a couple people missing. I'm not there. Guyman's not there. Oop, not Project. Who cares about Projected? Wonder if Migaki will put out his other characters. I doubt it. I don't see any reason to. Yeah, this is crazy. Adarak's also not going. That's another big heavy hitter. Jonah's not going this time. Jonah got like 5th last time or something. Or if Jonah is going, he didn't enter this. He might be going. Jonah usually goes to CEOTAKU. We could find out. All we have to do is click on this and look at the first seed. No, yeah, I don't think Jonah's here. So Jonah's not going this time. He's like working on his masters or something. So he's a pretty busy man. Yeah, most of the heavy hitters are here though. Like there's a couple key people missing, but I would say this is like the tournament this year. Jonah lives like near me. Jonah's like a 10-minute drive from where I live. He's a busy man. No, this is fucked up. I want to look at it one more time. Did you do predictions for top 8? No, I should do that now. That's a good next step. Okay, these are my picks. So just keep in mind, I'm doing these quickly. A lot of them are 50-50s and I'm just choosing one. Pool H2 looks like a 1.1 bracket. Yeah. So true. Okay. So Actually, let me get a notepad out so I don't lose track of the top 16 matches that I get here. This is H2. So H2, I'm going to say Doompa and Tectal. That's what I'm gonna say. That's what I'm gonna say. Could be unpopular. I love Joey. Joey knows I love him. My pick on the coin flip between him and Doompa is Doompa. In winners. Okay, now let me make sure I understand what the implications for losers are. Loser of P. Okay, loser of O and loser of N. Okay, no way. And loser of N, also no way. Okay, so losers for sure, Mighty Joey. And then this dude, there's like nobody in this bracket. I have no idea. Who's gonna lose to Tectal here? What do you guys think? Like, I really just like go Quinn, man. I have no idea. This bracket's very underseeded. Yo, what's up, Lickster? OTDR, I guess. I really don't know. I'll just say OTDR. I love ads and I love Twitch. True. You think OTDR? I don't think OTDR can beat him, man. Have you ever fought Tectal? Tectal is the fighting game player of all time. Let's go to the next one. I'm going in reverse for some reason. It's fine. Okay, this side. Winners. My pick is Thunlunk and Weretear, which is the opposite of how it's seated, but that's my pick. That's what I think is going to happen here. We're going to inflate Thunlunk's ego some more. I'm sorry, guys, but I do think he's getting really good. I'm picking Thunlunk and Weretear for winners. Yeah, I don't think Greek's gonna beat Thunlunk. I think if Thunlunk gets past Candace Catnip, then he's got it. Okay, and then yo, what up, Weretear? Thanks for the follow. Weretear's here just in time for my top 8 predictions. Yeah, I picked you, Weretear. Weretear, your bracket sucks, but I think you're just too good. I think you're too good. You're fighting a pretty good Shadow Mitsuru, and then you gotta fight probably Jordan. Jordan could lose to one of these two if he fucks up. But probably Jordan. Thanks for the follow, Thumb. Okay, and then loser of Q. I wonder why this one's the other way around. Whatever. Loser of Q. I said that was Jordan, and then this is loser of M and L. Do you guys think Candace Catnip could beat Jordan? I think Jordan's clutch in tournament. Yeah, D-Max here. I only met that guy once, and it was like him raging really hard at EVO last year. It was interesting. You guys don't think Candace Catnip could beat Jordan? I would probably favor Jordan. He didn't rage against me. He like just raged to like the nothingness after he lost. He just started like screaming at nobody in particular. It was pretty weird. And then loser of P. This is a. This is probably Greek, right? I don't think anybody else in here is gonna be Greek. Yeah. I think DMAC lost to a Shadow Yosuke. I think he lost to the Japanese one, Robert Rorio. That's when he raged. I think that's what happened. There's so many toss-ups in this bracket. Jordan knows the matchup too well. Yeah, Jordan's crazy, and he's also really good in tournament. This is the bottom half. Yeah, I'd probably say Greek for the other losers bracket person. Hi, I want to offer. Wow, what a great message. I don't think I have any mods in here right now, and my OBS isn't properly logged in, even though I can read it. It's weird. So we're just gonna let it ride. I'm too lazy to deal with it. Okay, next pool. Where am I? I did H2 and H1. Okay, let's do G2. We're going backwards, just for funsies. G2. Okay, so my pick is Grover. There are people Grover could lose to, but I'm still gonna pick him. He's that guy. He's the Grover Slayer? Oh, shit. And I think Gold is also gonna sweep. Like, easily. Gold probably has the easiest bracket out of everybody. Okay, and then what are our prospects? So for loser of P, I don't think anybody is gonna beat Big Pat. Yeah, Gold's got nobody. No, you have to have your bracket NBM because you have to beat Megaki first. You're the only one who could do it. Well, Justin gets a shot first, but not if he chokes against Hero. Okay, so where am I? I lost track of what I was doing. Okay, Big Pat's. I don't think anybody's beating Big Pat. That's. Oh, that's the bottom side. I need to make sure I have this in the right order. And then who is gonna even end up here? Casey might beat Sev because Sev doesn't play, and that matchup sucks. I don't know. Casey might beat Sev. It's hard to say. I go 0 and 2, unfortunately. That's too bad. Who would Pat be seeing? Loser of O and loser of N? People from this side. Dude, Justin does play. I don't know why people think he doesn't play. He just doesn't talk in... He doesn't look for games in PFC. Yeah, he's still Justin. Justin's good. Dude, I don't know who to pick. I'm just gonna pick Sev, because, like, this bracket's stupid. There's, like, nobody in this bracket, man. I don't know, wait, let me trace it. Let me trace it. Let me see where Total's gonna end up. I think Total could beat Sev. Let's say Total beats Joltio, and then he loses to Pat. So he's loser of M. So he goes here. And loser of L. So so Total would fight like a nobody twice in a row, and then he'd fight loser of Q, which would be Seth. Dude, I think Total could do it, man. I actually think Total can get out of this pool. Do we know if Pat will DQ? That was apparently just a rumor. Yeah, I want Pat to play because he just got an amazing placing at Evo. He needs to play. Yeah, dude, I'm not gonna pick Sev. I'm gonna pick Total. I think Total can do it. I actually think he can do it. Total's bracket's actually not that bad as long as he beats Joltio. He has to beat Joltio. If Total beats Joltio, he could drop to Big Pat. Like, he could still maybe beat Big Pat. Big Pat's so good at that matchup. But this bracket's so underseeded that, like, there's, like, nobody in Total's way after that. Like, loser of M, right? Okay. Winner of X, oops, is loser of J, which is just one of these two, right? And then it would be Total versus Sev to get out. There'd be nobody in his way. He would just have to beat Sev. He needs to beat Rize. If Total can beat Rize, he can make top 16 at CEOTAKU. He has to win this one. And then after that, you just do Mitsuru things, and you'll probably beat like the randoms that you run into. And then you got to beat Junpei again. You get another chance. It's the lesser Junpei. I think Pat is much better than Sev, especially with Sev mostly having dropped the game. Like not like formally dropped the game, but he he hasn't been around. Wow. Okay, that's my pick. Let me replace this. Yeah, actually, that would be a good swap. I don't know why this is seeded so poorly, but we're riding it out at this point. CEOTAKU didn't give much love to our community this year, so we're just riding out. All right, let's go to the big one. So I have somebody out of my pool. Yeah, why does your pool have like 100 killers? Okay, let's see. Who are people that can get out of this pool? There's 1, Megaki. 2, Hero. 3, Justin. 4, NBM. 5, Demon Lord. 6, Drago. There are 6 people that could get out of this pool. Alright, let's go back to the other one. Alright, so we said 1, and then 2, and then 3, right? And then I struggled to pick a 4th person. I struggled. What the fuck? I struggled. Meanwhile, over here, dude, we're gonna have to do some analysis to figure out who's getting out of this pool. Okay, so my pick is Megaki. I would still favor him over Justin, but Justin could beat him. He could. I would say it's like 60-40 odds. I think Justin could beat him. But if I have to pick, the pick is Megaki. Might do the T-Loc. Yeah. I think you should stop playing net play once you finish whatever matchups you want to practice. Probably within the next day, honestly. And only play offline. Don't play online at all. Don't give in, because it will fuck you up. Especially as like somebody who plays Yukari and your timing is like very visual based, very rhythmic based. That shit needs to be correct. Offline only. Just training mode and arcade mode. Yeah, you know what's really depressing about the possibility of Justin beating Megaki is that this won't be streamed. We need somebody to shaky cam this. However, if Hero just blows up Justin, then it's all a moot point because Megaki's gonna blow up Hero. I mean, this dude, like, he's really good, but he like rage quit against, who was it, Flood or Thunlunk or somebody like a week ago in an online tournament. Like, come on, man. There's no way. You're gonna beat the best Japanese Yukari? Nah, I don't think so. I don't think so. So my pick is Megaki on this side. Or on this side, my pick is NBM. You rage quit? Yeah, I don't get that shit, dude. Why even go to a tournament? That's like Smash player shit, right? Like rage quitting a tournament. That's some Smash player shit. That's some no deodorant behavior, you know? Some maidenless no deodorant behavior. That shit was wild. And just to be clear, Big Pat's my boy, but I shit on him super hard for rage quitting too. I'm gonna shit on anybody who rage quits, man, because that shit's too funny to pass up. It is a bummer. I hope you guys like pull out your phones and get these matches. I know it's gonna be like a tense environment. I tried to do that too. I was able to get Domo versus Spectro, even though it was a blow up. I was able to get it. I used to see you commentating Kiraflax's matches. Yeah, dude, I love Kiraflax, dude. Because it's exactly the attitude I have right now, man. It's too funny. Like, you have to look at it. He's freaking out, man. Yeah, back when I was sponsored by Animer, I used to commentate some Smash. It was fun. We had a silly time. What was I talking about? I picked Megaki and NBM, but we're gonna have to do some hardcore tracing now to figure out who gets out in losers and pick somebody. Should I be able to a capture card setup, like a recording one? I know you can't do a live one, but they can't stop you from doing it. Oh, actually, apparently the monitors are like by some sponsored company and nobody can touch them or something. So you might not be able to do that. You might be fucked, honestly. Yeah, you might just be phone recording, phone cam. It is what it is. You'd have to, I mean, you'd have to get the video feed somehow, right? Okay, loser of P. So let's say this is Justin. First example. We're gonna do 2 examples. We need to do a case where this is Hero as well. So let's say this is Justin, loser of P. Okay, no, so we need to look at O and N. N is nobody. And O is, in my picks, probably Draco. So we'd be talking about Draco versus Justin. Has that match ever happened? I actually don't know. The bottom half would be Draco versus Justin in this case. I wonder, yeah, I wonder. I feel like, I'm sorry, I feel like PFC players just like mentally defeat themselves versus Shadow Naruto and Fold. I'm sorry, it's true, man. It's true. I feel like most of the PFC players, they're just like, oh, it's Shadow Naruto, I can't win, and they just give up. Yeah, Justin clears. I think it's true. Yeah, I think it's true. I think Justin would just win. So I would pick Justin to get out of losers in this scenario, and then let's look at the other side. So, yeah, Demon Lord. Yeah, so Axis, I don't think anybody can beat Axis in losers. Where is he going? He's going to Q. And that's M and L. So this would be Hero and there's somebody else. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I'd pick Hero over Axis. Shadow Ken, man. But then I have to answer one more question, and that's where... What would happen if this was the other way around? You think Hero can beat Axis? I don't know about that. I don't know. First to 2 offline with all the pressure in Shadowken. It's not online. You're not like in your bedroom. You know what I mean? This is the match to get out of pools. Like, there's a bunch of people behind you watching, and now you have to win. I don't know, man. I think it's tough. He's done it before. But online, right? Has he done it offline? Maybe that one's like a 50-50. I don't know. Axis has so many years of tournament experience. It's just so different in person. Let's say it's the other way around, okay? So let's say Hero beats Justin, which is like super possible. Like I definitely think Hero can beat Justin. Yeah, this pool's fucked up. There's so many branches here. So Hero comes here, Migaki blows him up, and then Hero goes here. O and N was nobody and Draco. I think Hero also sweeps there. So Hero would get out. But what about the other side? This is where the other side would become really interesting. Because now we would have Justin goes to the M spot here. And Justin would end up fighting Axis. And I think Justin would win that. Am I biased? I think Justin would win that. I think this result depends largely upon what happens between these two players here. You think Justin folds to Axis? Huh. It's some combo of these 3 guys in some order that will depend on what order they get out, like which slot, which does matter, by the way. Which slot is going to be determined by this match. This is the match to watch. This is the match we're all going to want to see the result of. He hates Shadowken. Oh shit, he's got the anti-Shadow Naruto, so people fight Shadow Naruto and they fold, but he fights Shadowken and he folds. That's interesting. Yeah, that's interesting. So it's some combo of Axis, Justin, and Hero and losers for me. Yeah, I would imagine it's not a fun time for Naruto, but it's still fates. And I don't know. Yeah, I can see it though. I could see Axis just blowing him up. Especially if he's got a mental block in the matchup. Okay, so my G1s. My G1s are Migaki versus NBM. I'm going to pick the hype choice. I'm picking NBM to win this one. To advance to top 8. He lost to double Ken's last Taku, but that was before his rise, right? That was like when he was starting to get good. But yeah, I believe you guys though. I believe you guys. I'll take your word for it. It sounds like Justin really needs to beat Hero in winners then, is what it sounds like. My G2s are Grover and Gold. I'm picking Gold. I think Gold's got the magic right now. Normally I'd pick Grover, but I think Gold's got the magic right now. I do. And then I need to change this order because it flipped here. Okay, then my H1s are T-Loc and Wear-Tear. I pick Wear-Tear here. Sorry, Fen. Love you, buddy. And then my H2s are Doompa and Tectal. That's a classic-ass match. I picked Doompa in this one. Doompa usually comes out on top between those two. Okay, then we gotta analyze down here. So my H1 G1 top match is some combo of Axis, Justin, Hero, because we couldn't figure it out, and Jordan. Now, I would say Jordan beats Hero, but loses to the other two. What do you guys think? It's a big toss-up. You'd pick Justin out of that? How about Justin versus Tectal? I don't think any of them can beat Tectal, which might make this a complete moot point. I don't think any of them can beat Tectal. Maybe Axis, just because Ken Rize? Yeah, just Axis probably. One hour, 30 minutes late, you projected me getting out of pools, right? Smile. I don't remember. We'll go back to yours. I think you had a pretty okay path. I don't remember which one you were in anymore. I remember thinking that there were upsets you could have pulled when we talked about it earlier. Where did you have OTDR? OTDR is my second H2 loser, so he's on the other side. So my first loser's out, I'm picking Tectal. It could be Axis though. It could be Axis, but I'm picking Tectal. Just my pick. It's a toss-up, but that's just my pick. My second one is bottom G1 and bottom H1, which is another combo of Axis, Justin, Hero, and Greek. I think they all beat Greek. Just because Greek doesn't really play. I think they all beat Greek at this point. Let's see if that's a moot point though. Loser of C. Loser of C in my picks is Grover, and I think Grover beats all of them. So I think this is a moot point. My pick's Grover for sure. The next one's top H2 and top G2. That's Total and Mighty Joey. So Mighty Joey I would pick for sure. Mighty Joey's the Mitsuru killer. And then loser of B. And that's T-Loc. So I'd pick Mighty Joey here. I think Mighty Joey comes through in losers and makes top 8. And then lastly, who did I forget? I have Big Pat and OTDR. And loser of A is Megaki. Sorry, kids. I'm gonna have to pick the Yukari here. Okay, let's put it in a challenge. Where am I missing things? Oh, here we go. I'll just click continue until we find out what I'm missing. Persona. Start time now. Okay. And then I have to figure out how the fuck this works. Real quick. Oh, whatever. I could just move them around, right? I'll just put their names in for now. No reason to overthink it. Okay. So we need this to be loser of 4. And Joey loser of 3. And Grover loser of 2. And Vectal loser of 1. Okay. So let's keep in mind these first aren't real matches. This is just to create the top 8 bracket. So this row is not actually matches that are gonna happen. Okay. So if we don't look at this, this is our top 8. This is what we'd be watching. We'd get to see this part on stream. The first match. This is so hard, man. This is like such a fucking 50-50, dude. This is so hard. This is so hard. I think if NBM had just come off of the Megaki victory, I think he's gonna be riding a certain confidence that's gonna be unbeatable here. That's just what I think. That shit matters. The psychology behind that matters in tournament. Gold and Doompa. I think Doompa would play Minazuki for this match. I think Doompa would play Minazuki for this match. I think I would give this to Doompa. I don't know. What do you guys think? I think Doompa would not play Mitsuru for this match. And I think generally our community is underprepared for top level Minazuki because we only had Gaiman. I think that's my pick. I think it's close. These are close. That's why I'm putting them 2-1. These are close. Okay, we'll get to this one, but let's go down here. Grover pretty much always wins this. In fact, I'm even going to give it to him 2-0. I think Grover will just run over Rize and everything's going to be alright. Mighty Joey Migaki, I would pick Migaki. Again, I watched looked at the Kumite results. It was a blowout. I just don't think Teddy can do it. Unless he has Shadow Teddy ready to go for this match, I just don't think it's going to happen. It feels so bad to say like that I don't believe Joey can do something. It feels like I'm committing some kind of war crime. Okay, Gold and Grover. This is a rematch from what I said before, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I gave this to Gold earlier. But I want to think about, with the higher pressure and Grover having more games to adapt, would this be any different? This is tough because I think Grover's odds the second time do go up. Especially since he's always been that kind of player who comes back in losers and then beats the person he lost to. I also think coming off of a loss to Doompa would be pretty painful here. I think I would favor Grover in their second match. No, not negative one. I'm not that mean. It's probably the worst Teddy matchup. No way you can get worse than her. You're probably right. He can't even throw items in that matchup. She doesn't even have to think about it either. She just breaks the persona and counter hits him for free. Then Weretear Migaki. Did Weretear fight Migaki in the Kumite? Was he there that night? I know he works like pretty late hours. I want to say he wasn't there. I would say this is probably unlikely though, right? I think I would just give this to Migaki. I think this is probably unlikely. Migaki Grover. I think Migaki would come out on top here. And it would be close. I think Grover would put up a really good fight. Got smoked. Maybe if you go Kanji. There's also, I mean, there is also the airplane factor, and Migaki probably having never traveled like this for an event. Migaki might not even make top 8, which I still think it's very possible Migaki doesn't even make top 8. Based on how fucked his bracket is. NBM Doompa. I would favor Doompa here. I think Doompa's characters have the advantage, and he knows NBM's characters. Yeah, it's possible that most of these guys don't even make this tournament. So many of the picks I even picked to make it are so difficult. Like, this outcome doesn't include Axis, Justin, or Hero, or Jordan, or Greek, or Big Pat. Yeah, I think the combination of Doompa having the characters and the matchup knowledge, I think this would be like 3-1 or 3-2, something like that. Maybe like, yeah, I'll just put like 3-2. So this is where it gets interesting. This is a true 50-50, this rematch. I mean, I think the first match, we put it NBM here for the first time earlier in the bracket. The first time it's also a 50-50. So let's just talk about both outcomes. I think if NBM wins, he goes back to Doompa, and Doompa beats him again. However, I think if Migaki were to win, like if Migaki comes out on top in the second try, I think that Migaki wins the tournament. Like I think Doompa would lose to Migaki. I think this would be Sayonara. I think Doompa would probably try a lot of different characters, but I think this would be Sayonara. Yeah, I think if Migaki gets past NBM the second time, then he's got the tournament. At least in this top 8, there's nobody left that I think could take down Migaki except for NBM. At least not on this side. It's tough. Dude, this tournament's gonna be fucking nuts. Again, this is just like a prediction that had like a fuck ton of 50-50s where I'm really not sure and don't have any like actual evidence or reasoning besides I picked one out of a hat for a lot of these. But yeah, this is like the kind of top 8 I think we might see. But again, those names that I mentioned could also all very well make it. OTDR, Big Pat, Jordan Greek, Axis, Justin Hero. These are all names that could take any of these spots easily, even in winners or losers. Why isn't top 16 stream? Jabali doesn't love us. He's got to stream Mortal Kombat, make all that American gore fatality money. No anime titties allowed. Actually, Persona's like one of the most sexually tame anime fighters I've ever seen, probably. It really is. Yukari has a bodysuit, I guess. That's like it. Stream us. We're family friendly. Yukari is too distracting. That's why you're dropping combos. You can't stop looking.